Gatlinburg, Loco Burro. Here we are. We're on.
Let me know if you can hear us.
Nothing yet.
Hello, hello, hello.
I bet my speaker went off. Oh no, it's green.
Can you hear us?
Oh, wait, am I supposed to hit?
Turn your volume on.
I don't see. There's no thing where I hit. It says I'm still waiting. That's why I'm not hearing anything.
Hopefully everyone can hear us. Trying to use these old microphones.
Oh, there I got you.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, hopefully everyone can hear us.
You want your regular burrito? Hey, there she is. We were just. Did anybody tell you we were out here yet? I know, you got here just in time. Chips and salsa. I know you got to pay for that now. I'm going to have, she's got something to drink. She's having a special thing, but I'm just going to have like water, lemon, no ice. It's kind of cold out here. Yeah, and then I know, are you going to get your lavaca burrito? Okay. The lavaca burrito with just beef and beans. She doesn't
Don't
do
bounce
onions.
the table. You're bouncing the whole thing.
Oh, no, wait a minute. The beef comes with, she can't do tomatoes. And the beef comes with seasoned with peppers and tomatoes and stuff like that.
I can't
So
do peppers.
think, yeah, we have to do the chicken. What did we do last order? We did a chicken burrito, didn't we do a chicken something? Yeah, with the, so chicken burrito, chicken and beans,
And cheese.
rice,
Cheese,
Yeah.
and the cream white sauce,
queso.
queso on top. Yeah.
So el pollo is chicken burrito, and el pollo.
El pollo.
El pollo.
El pollo. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. I don't remember kind of Roma or so. That's the only Spanish I've got.
Water with lemon.
Yeah, water with
For
lemon.
you, margarita, you said?
No.
Oh no, we don't drink.
You don't drink?
No.
Okay, so 2 water.
Well, she's got her own. She has a
she's got her.
special diet.
Okay, so just water for you.
Yeah, just water for me, and then
Chips and salsa.
and the chips and salsa, and
And
then
el
yeah, and you know what? I forgot to. I want like 2 tacos,
Okay.
beef and that hot sauce, and however they come. Yeah.
Okay.
I
it's
forgot
coming with lettuce, tomato, and cheese.
Yeah. Wow, 2 tacos is $15 now, huh?
Hey, Jimmy Spencer.
White beans.
Yeah, it comes with rice and beans. 2 tacos, rice and beans, great. And an extra little hot sauce.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hey, Jimmy Spencer. We are on the strip, and we just had a bear incident happen. We'll be vlogging that. And if you haven't seen Bear in a Stare, I think it's a Dr. Seuss book. Bears on Stairs was funny last night.
I have a video out.
Hey, Mama too.
Pizza and bears on stairs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to block the sound, their sound with mine. Hello, Gary.
And I was wondering, since I got this on my phone, why do I have to put it on yours? Huh? But mine needs hours. I tell you what, there's 2 videos. I'll do one, you do the other, okay? I'll give you the better one. I sent you the better one.
I have to have it directly to my phone. Not
Well,
sent
I'll,
through text.
I can do that. Luckily, I had my phone in my hand. I haven't had time for all day cutting wood. Oh, getting ready for winter. I got 2 videos. I got 3 videos. This only says 1. Good thing they have that deleted video option.
I hope we keep a signal up here because when we were down there last night, we didn't have a signal. Darcy said their internet has been spotty all day.
That sucks.
Hey, how are you guys? I
Oh,
will welcome you guys. Baby?
All right.
Alright, welcome
you
to
taking
Gatlinburg
over?
house. Yeah,
He's taking over for you.
I got you.
No.
Hey! Okay.
Okay, for make sure. So
Oh.
you have you don't like tomatoes?
Allergy.
Allergy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No tomatoes, no onions, and what?
Chicken, onions, pepper.
Yeah.
You know why? Because in our rice we have tomato inside. So I changed it as a no tomato rice.
Okay.
Okay, this is the reason I want to make sure.
Okay.
Okay, I changed it already.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want me to take our menus?
Yeah,
Or
take
have
our menus.
space? Oh. But
Yeah,
you'll take
I'll
a-
get it.
Make sure.
All right then.
Gary said, "Who's Nightbot? He always has a word of encouragement." So let me say thanks. Nightbot is an actual like moderator bot, and I programmed it myself. So with some encouraging things and whatever it needs to say, so that I don't have to worry about remembering to say everything. I programmed Nightbot to say things, and then Nightbot just drops comments every now and then. Jimmy said the leaves are just starting to change up there, and Darcy said that her leaves were starting to look real pretty, so I asked her if she could take some photos and videos for me. Make sure you can still hear us.
I want to make sure what?
Gary said, "Cool." So I guess they can still hear us. On the way, Donnie dropped me off right in the front, and then the reason we're late
I can
with
hear you just fine.
the reason we're late with getting the vlog started is because
I had to wait for me to park.
Donnie dropped me off, and then he had to go park, And they have a rule here that your whole party has to be with you before they seat you. He thought I could get my seat, and nope, I couldn't get my seat until he arrived. And then when he was walking over here, a bear practically walked right up to him.
The young one.
Hello, Van Girl Cheryl from Northern Canada.
Oh, it's already winter up there. No, LOL. I was in Sault Ste. Marie in July and August 1985, and it was 60 degrees in August. So I said, I'm never going back up there again. And the water was like ice that came out of the faucet. Well, we have some friends up there. I'm trying to think of the name of their tribe.
Native American. Native American tribe up there in Canada.
Well, Native Canadian.
Yeah. Native Canadian, not American.
It's a single word like free or not free, but
See the semis coming through here?
Matthew,
They're coming through the national park, and they're not supposed to do that.
Matthew Conica. He was Master Chief. Or Matthew Kuncum. That was his name.
Van Girl Cheryl said it was below freezing again today. She's in Nunavut, Inuit community.
Inuit. So if you've ever heard of Matthew Kuncum, he was the head of the Inuits up there for a couple of years.
He was a chief.
I knew he was in charge because he had the biggest headdress I ever saw.
Fangirl said it's certainly not for everyone. Gary said that he loves the cold and snowy, but they don't get much there.
We have some friends in Alaska too. The Turners are missionaries in Alaska from our church.
Van Girl said she has not heard of them, but she's new to the area, so she's learning.
Well, he was the chief to the whole Cree Nation, whole Inuit nation.
Oh yeah, it was Cree, C-R-E-E, Cree Nation. He was the chief
Cree,
of the
not
Cree
the Inuit?
Cree Nation. Yeah,
I thought it was Inuit.
Cree Nation.
Are you native there, Van Girl? Because with your van, you must be traveling, or you're actually living up there.
She's in Alaska.
Oh.
They're in Canada.
From Northern Canada, living in Alaska, or visiting Alaska. Well, I'll tell you, you're a bucket list for us. We would love to take a cruise or an RV up to Alaska, ride the trains, see the beauty. I got to see Nova Scotia and Greenland when I was in the military. It's a rugged, beautiful beauty that'll be hard on you if you're not ready for it.
Read Gary's comment. I'm not sure what it means.
Oh,
Read it.
Gary, do you have like a little Facebook or something? I will send you their Facebook. His name is John Turner, carpenter.
Gary said, we do too, missionary in Alaska, Delta Junction. Van Gross says, I'm Caucasian. I moved here 1 year to work and parked my van for the winter. And yes, it is beautiful.
Here comes food. Taco over here. Do they serve hard shell taco?
Yeah.
They do? Okay, go on it. It's a burrito. She got green rice. Look at that.
They switched out the rice and gave me rice that has green in it. And then, of course, we got the chips. Donnie's got, it looks like what, 2 or 3 tacos?
Two tacos, beans, and rice.
And then he's got my condiments right there.
All right, so I'm looking. There's my silverware. Glad you could all join us for dinner. I appreciate you paying for your own meal. We'll take care of this one. I don't know where the term Dutch treat came from, but I always appreciate the Dutch ever since then with that thing. So the beans are really good. Super flavorful and hot. They're not mushy either. They're a little grainy. Kind of got a lot of fiber to them. Too spicy for Joy though. Woo. So let me get some of that rice. The rice looks like it has peppers and corn. Seasoning. Very fresh, perfectly cooked rice. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. I'm not into guacamole, but I'll try it. They call it the superfood. To me, it kind of goes down without like, okay, what was that? Then next to the guacamole is the sour cream. Now they have seasoning in their sour cream. Little bits of tomato. I don't know if that's dill weed or cilantro. Beautiful tomatoes with onions. Oh, that's got a lot of cilantro in it. That's a wonderful salsa without the salsa. And you know, they bring you free. Well, you have to buy when you buy the chips and salsa. They refill it all night long. You can stay and eat chips and salsa all night. I even recommend buying one meal and the chips and salsa, cutting the burrito in half and sharing it if you're on a budget. And then the chips and salsa, you can pour that over your meal. They'll bring you more. I really like that sour cream. I'm gonna put that on my taco. And they've already got enough tomatoes and everything on the tacos because this is actually for Joy, but they gave it to me because she doesn't do this. And a couple canned jalapenos. And I'm going to put the rest of the tomatoes in with my rice and beans. perfectly seasoned taco meat. That was great. Thumbs up on this meal. Good chips and salsa all around. Can't see your eyes. A little more than that. Okay. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, I've got you and your food in the picture. And I'm turning it on now.
I hope those beans aren't too spicy.
Oh ho, look at that.
Are those the spicy beans?
Wait a minute. Isn't that supposed to be chicken?
Yeah, I don't think I can eat this.
That's the wrong burrito. You're supposed to get a chicken burrito.
Yeah, I think those are too spicy. That's the right thing.
Hasta la vista, burrito.
Darcy said she's listening while she's driving. Van Girl says, I agree, Nightbot. I don't watch news anymore since the CV. Gary said, it's making me hungry. Hello, Fred. Life with Mountain Folk. Burrito, rice, and chips and dip, salsa, tacos for Donnie.
Tacos are my favorite to-go food.
Van Girl says, I've never seen seasoned sour cream. People sometimes mix the sour cream and the salsa like a dip. She says tacos are her favorite. Hey, Unflawed says, I wish I could be there. I miss Tennessee. My last time was in 2017. Van Girl said that she misses Nashville. She used to visit quite often in the 90s.
Uh-oh.
I think it died.
You didn't check your power. It just died.
I can't help it.
Yes, you can help it by putting it on the charger and not waiting for it to die. Is that our, where's the battery in the cord? You don't know.
I'm turning this one on for now. Hello, Annette from Wisconsin.
This one is not your hotspot, I take it?
No, look.
Good. I guess it's not a big panic then.
Hello, Tiffany. Everyone wants to know how cold it is in Wisconsin, Annette. Unflawed says, I never got to Nashville before, but we did drive through it once. We had family in Murfreesboro. We used to live over there. We actually stayed in Nashville a week.
Sorry.
And then we stayed outside of Nashville. For 2 weeks. And then we moved.
Yes, we should. You should
just
come
north
out when the
of
food
Nashville,
arrives.
Just over
It's
the
full
border.
of tomatoes, spicy. That's full of tomatoes. Tomatoes, all these tomatoes, peppers. It would like be refried beans, chicken, queso. Refried beans, chicken, queso.
Probably the chicken is. Let me change it.
Yeah, this is no good. Kind of have the, and this is too hot. This is not.
I can't have the spicy.
We need
hot,
like
'cause I
refried
can't do
beans.
peppers.
It's probably the beans inside peppers and tomato. Let me ask kitchen.
Okay.
Do we have any like just?
Because it could be
black
chicken
beans?
and it could be just chicken and cheese.
Yeah, but
and,
the beans cooking
Yeah.
with the peppers
if
and
the,
tomato.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
no
can't
beans.
have the beans probably
Can you,
then.
these are kind of spicy too. I mean, they're kind of hot.
I don't know. I don't eat refried beans. Is it?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so
just we have to change just chicken and cheese.
If that's all I can get, yeah.
Yeah,
just
I got
just chicken.
I got.
Hello, Scott.
You guys get good everything?
Oh yes.
I got spicy right here.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Ed, how are you? Hey, Nancy, our treasured home. Ed's
Hey,
watching
treasure.
a ball game.
Ed Griffith. Hey.
Scott says that his granddaughter plays basketball for Tennessee University.
24
first
to
year.
17 with 46 seconds left. You know, we called one of our restaurants that we like to go to, and they said, no, we're jammed full of football people right now. I can't help you. Hey, Gary, make sure you get a hold of me on Facebook, Johnny Wheeler or something like that, so I can get the my mission friends. Not at the moment. He doesn't have Facebook, okay. I'll tell you, if I was in Alaska, I would have contact with everybody I possibly could in every direction, because everybody needs to help everybody up there. I used to watch that show, Life Below Zero, all the time. I really enjoyed the guy that lived by himself. He even came up with a hang glider one time. And he would go hunt a moose every year. And that would provide him with meat for the year.
That's funny. Ed said, I hope that Tennessee doesn't tear the goalpost down again and throw it in the river. I saw that they did that in Nashville. They took the goalpost, they tore it down, and they marched through Nashville and threw it in the river.
And threw it in the river.
I saw it on the news. I saw a video of them doing that.
Oh, that was terrible. You know, I heard that was supposed to not happen anymore. That was a big tradition years ago.
You know what the temperature is right now, Donnie?
Nope, but I will. You can see the Space Needle in the background, but it doesn't go anywhere near space. And the weather is in Gatlinburg, 57 degrees, going down to 49 tonight. Should be 45 by sunrise. Tomorrow is 45 up to 71 and clear and sunny.
Van Girl said it's 0 degrees where she's at.
Woo. But you're used to it, right? Your blood's thickened up. And it never really warms up there anyway. I think they have about 10 minutes of summer, don't they?
Everybody, there's Ann Hayton. Please remember her in your prayers. Yesterday, Ann's husband passed on to heaven. And she's grieving. And she came to say hello. So I wanted to ask you all to pray for Ann. Because her husband has passed on and she's grieving right now. That's a huge loss. A huge loss. And our prayers go out to you, Ann. Healing mercies. One of the best advices that we ever got for grief, Ann, is to say, Lord, I worship you over, and then you say the name of your husband. I worship you. Lord, I worship you over my husband. And if you say that every day, Ann, the Lord will help you to help you.
And have a good memory and say, he was a good man. I worship you over this good man that you gave me for all these years. I worship you over this good husband you gave me for all of these years. Thank you, Lord, for letting me have such a wonderful man. That will really help.
Ann said she's been praying and crying and feeling depressed and spending time reading her Bible. And everybody,
you've been asking the Lord to lift you up.
Everybody's praying for you, Ann.
Right now.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name, we agree. Hey, this for her. All right. Oh my goodness, the plates are here, heavy here.
Ann said her husband and her pastored a church for 15 years.
Wow. How long were you married? Tell us something wonderful about it.
Where's my fork? You took it?
Oh, I hope not. Did you ever unwrap it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, it was on the plate then.
Unflawed said it's very sorry to hear about your loss, Ann, but she says she knows that he couldn't possibly be in a better place than heaven. Amen.
I know. And all that he's, with what the world's going through.
Amen, Unflawed said, Earth is just temporary. Basically, just a school for us to learn.
That's right. And there's no time in heaven, so you're going to be right behind him in his mind. 39 years. And then, is that a son, Samuel? the guitar. I don't play the guitar.
Anne and her husband were Samuel.
Well, his name is
It's
Samuel.
always made you pray with you. Oh, we had Samuel, her son. Her son is Samuel. And they were married 39 years.
Oh, here comes the waitress. She wants to know how she did.
Oh, I have to try
Let's see if this works. There's a beautiful food and a chicken burrito. What's in it? Chicken and cheese. Queso. Oh, that's the way she needs it. And you're off. Thank you very much. Oh, gotta taste the rice. And you're on. Here's the green rice. This is the Grinch rice. The Grinch who stole Mexico. Oh, she likes it. She likes it. All right, and you're off. Oh, I gotta. Please, thank you. Yeah. Oh, they come. They'll bring more. Okay.
Van Girl Cheryl said she subbed to Team Jesus.
Well, thank you. And he would he would sing you to sleep. How sweet. Well, thanks, Ben Girl. I hope you enjoy it. I just did a fireside chat on my last Thursday talk, and so you'll feel warmed up by that. And if you see the one that says "Talk to the Wall," advice from Peter, you'll have to forgive me. I laughed when I did that one. I laughed. So, hope you enjoy it. So I had a painting company.
They won't turn the music
Florida.
down here. They won't turn the music down.
I had a painting company in Florida that I started and did on my own. I had some helpers here and there. Some good, some even great. But it just never added up to more than just paying the bills and living life. So when we got the call that I feel we got from the Lord to come to Tennessee, I closed up shop, and I even gave away my painting van to a veteran that needed it, and came up here to Tennessee. And then after being here for a while, I just started working on the side again because I needed more income. My brother helped me get up here. He gave us a lot of blessings to get up here and get settled, and then about the time that he said, okay, that's my part to help you, because I really didn't have my parents or anything else. So he's been a really great big brother. He said, okay, that's what I can do. And by then I got a job, and then we went.
Your voice away from your microphone.
We
I'm not going to put it on the other side.
we worked. I worked. I lost my train of thought there. So we got here in 2020. We moved over to the Sevierville area right at the beginning of the pan, and got through that. And I'll tell you, I was really blessed because I moved to a campground that needed someone to paint it. They hadn't been painted for 30 years. So I was able for a year basically to work at the campground through all the time and trouble that was going on with the CV, and pay the rent and have some money left over for bills and food. And we got through like that. Then I had a couple big jobs come up, and I worked for some people for a while, and I just been moving from job to job and getting established in a word of mouth name. And so then in the last 2 years, I've basically been working contract jobs, just from A to B. You do the whole price ahead of time, and you know what it's all about. A couple people I've worked for were moving in or moving out, and so I worked hourly from them because they kept interrupting the job I was going to do with another job. And I was like, okay, well, if we're going to do that, let's just do hourly so that whatever you need pops up, we can just go ahead and do it and not have to worry about, well, I'm supposed to get $100 for this, $100 for that. We just switched it to hourly. And then when they came across, because they're getting ready to move, and so they were finding things that had to be done. I would start a job and go, uh-oh, we can't finish this job because there's wood that's rotten here. And there was just so many little details going on that it really worked out to switch to hourly. And I worked for them. And then I took a job fixing TVs. All I do is go to the house.
Thank you for joining us, Gary. He's got to go charge his phone, and he said he's going to put in a prayer request for Ann at his church tomorrow.
Wonderful. So this job fixing TVs was kind of interesting. You just go in, open up the back of the TV, put in the new parts, and close it up, and go home and get paid. And that's a simple description of it, but that's what I was doing. And I'd get 2 or 3 of those a week. And I was meeting some very interesting people and having, interesting time doing that. And that was filling in the gaps for the last year. And then this year it's been really slow, like maybe one a week, 2 a week, and then 3 weeks with nothing. So it hasn't been any kind of an income you can count on. It's good for a retired person like me to do, though. And but then all of a sudden, the name on the next TV was the name of a very famous person, a lawyer in this county, an actual state representative. It was like, wow. I said, "Are you the guy on the billboard?" "Oh, yep, that's me." So I went over there, fixed his TV, and he said, "We're getting ready to move, and we need a painter." So they started employing me. The painter that they had before me kind of disappointed them. It was a big company with, just regular employees, whereas I'm self-employed and I work with them directly. And he kind of liked that idea, and of course, being older and more experienced and able to do a lot more than just paint, he brought me in to help him get his house ready and straightened up that he might sell it. He's not sure if he's going to sell it now with the way things are going. I don't know what his plan was, but we were just getting things cleaned up and organized. And that was really helpful. So then when he said that he would give me the job, I said, "Well, Joy, can we talk about the name thing?" "Oh, okay." So Joy and I needed some legal work done. And so he said, "Well, sure." I said, "Well, your bill comes to about $1,600. And he said, "Well, yours comes to about $2,000, so we'll call it even." So I got some legal work done by him. And all that, so that was really good, having to do with coming to Tennessee and changing things up. So that was really awesome, and we did a barter. And then after that, he brought me back to do more painting. So I've done a lot of stuff there. I really enjoyed it. And then he got organized for one. Then he's done, and then by the time he was done with Need Me, the next person was ready for me to come and paint. And by the time they were done Need Me, the next person was ready for me.
The siren might be some bears.
And then it's an ambulance.
Okay. We saw bears last night with the sound of siren.
Amazingly, I was working for one person, just wrapping it up with the lawyer. Somebody called me and said, "I'm moving in. The furniture's coming. Can you get over here right away?" And that started the next job, and wonderful relationship with some great people that moved from North Carolina. And boy, I'll tell you, they got out of North Carolina just in time. They were at a bed and breakfast that got destroyed. not long after they left. So anyway, so that was good. And then after, when I was just finishing up with them, the next person called. And next week I start another job that's going to take at least 2 weeks. And then the person that called me before said they would be calling me back at the end of the month. So it's been kind of just, I'm enjoying myself, working a good pace, making people happy, painting houses, doing my thing, staining, and enjoying life. And then on top of that, my retirement comes in once in a while, once a month, and I just take that whole check and put it on the credit card and get that thing paid down. I was just talking to the people that helped me improve my credit and get things changed up, and they said it's good when you have a credit card. This is good advice for everybody. They said whatever your maximum amount of allowable credit on that credit card, don't go over 40%. Stay under 40%. Always keep it paid down to 40%. She said it affects your credit in the bad way if you start looking like you're going to fill that credit card up. So I said, okay, I'll get that paid down. One of the things I put on that credit card was a generator, though.
Happy anniversary to Ed and his wife, 39 years.
39.
Donnie was busy talking.
I think we're not getting anything else. You want to do check?
Do you want to go box?
Yeah.
You could go back. Yeah. I like the salsa, the normal salsa. The new hot one,
Do you want Coke?
I know, but they changed the recipe. It's a new recipe.
Actually, they change every day, I think.
You think they
One
changed?
day is so spicy, one day is almost not spicy, one day is mild, one is like a tomato soup, one day is
I know, very last time it was juicy, yeah.
Yeah,
This time it was dark and salty. Ooh, too salty.
it's better.
Bitter. Yeah, and salty, sodium.
Do you want to go?
Um,
Some salsa?
no, we're gonna put this and this and that. She will eat this. I've had my share. I am not allowed anymore.
So today is done.
We are done.
Okay. So
Good.
I have your check. I'll be right back.
Oh, and I can do and then also I have military. Can you do veteran? Okay.
Just give me a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All's good.
Van Girl said it was so windy yesterday. The wind was so strong coming
How
across the
strong was it?
tarmac, walking to the plane, that it blew the roof off of an apartment building.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us, Fangirl.
All right. Yes, you have to be very careful when you order. I wanted hard shell. I got soft shell. We wanted just chicken and beans, and we got chicken and peppers and
I think-
tomatoes. You gotta be careful.
This phone died. I think this phone died. About to die. With the plug. Fix the plug.
It's charging plus 5%. So, what shall we do for dessert? Last night we went over to Mayfield's and had hot chocolate and their version of
Hot apple cider.
Hot apple cider. It's very good, but it was way hot.
Woohoo. They serve it to you so that it's almost scalding hot, too hot to drink, so you gotta wait.
I tell you, we certainly do recommend Loco Burro, even though we have issues with our food and certain ingredients. If you don't have those kind of issues, that their fajitas are just wonderful. They really, I don't think I've had better fajita than Loco Burro. What's your green rice? Is that like flavorful, or you only try it? And keep a little bit of it. Buttery. I wonder what makes it green. It doesn't have a particular flavor other than buttery. Yep. I'm going to have to start wearing my long johns. Or a heavier pair of jeans. So I think next what we're going to be doing is heading somewhere for ice cream.
But not on live. Not on live.
Oh, we're off? Did you say goodbye?
No, I said.
Oh, the ice cream will not be on live. No. Yeah, we'll probably sign off when we finish here. So, starting a good big job next week. And got to use a lift next week. It's so high. I got this huge house, made it a big, huge cabin house. It's beautiful. And if you're looking for a good a Christian author, good books written by a Christian author, her name is Fayla Ott, Faylaott. And she is on Facebook, and she's on email, and she's got Instagram, and she's on the web, Fayla Ott, and she does stories that are the Christian side, like even the Salem witch trial. She wrote a book on the. She studied it out. She did a lot of research. Even went up there and found out about the culture and how things were in those days, and did a wonderful book. And from the point of view of spiritually looking at it, and
Keep that to the other side.
so
You keep talking away from the thing.
I'm going the wrong way. My wife says here. Fine. I'm just looking out over the street, looking at the distance, the people,
Switch it to the other side.
and my microphone is not in the right spot, according to her. And so, how's that? Is that better?
Ed said, way to go, Tennessee Vols. They must have won then.
Yeah, they did. You never know what could happen. Somebody texted in that there was 46 seconds left. You never know. I didn't bring my my charger with me. So it's a crowded, beautiful night. Should we show them down that way now? You haven't turned it that way yet. We're across the street from a putt-putt course and a obstacle course. That must have been big years ago. I haven't seen anybody on it ever since I've been up here. Looks fun though. You swing and you fly and you're strapped onto oh, there's somebody doing it right there. Oh, they're swinging across. Look at that. Ah, goodness.
Now I need to
Hey, all righty then. Here you are. Oh, we can do it right here at the table. What makes that rice green?
Okay, it's inside the naan. The three things they put together.
Cilantro.
I think after one, maybe I want to make
So I'm getting my phones put away. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. So that was 37 bucks. And difficult with the accents, but she did good repeating words on what exactly we were dealing with. So do we have more cords available or places to plug them into?
Hi, Gio.
We had a friend who had the bridge right by her house get washed away an hour after she got home. She drove across it in the dark an hour before it washed away. My goodness. And we want to go see her. And we're kind of planning on that.
I wouldn't count on it to be less crowded next week, Gio, because the fall colors are changing. So people are coming down to see the fall colors.
And we're going to go towards the Blue Ridge. I'm working hard this week, but like by the end of the week, we'll be heading for the Blue Ridge, and we'll be heading for LeConte and the mountains.
Are you going to go get the car and come get me? Donnie, are you?
Oh, that is a long way, yeah.
You can go get the car and come get me if you want.
Okay, I'm going to go get the car and
take this with you. Let me know when you're coming up for me so I can go down, because I'm going to stay here until you do.
okay, I'll let you know when I'm on the main road coming up. But it'll take you a while to get down. And I can't sit there for 10 minutes while you come down. So keep that in mind.
Take this.
All right.
Let me know when you're coming down the road, because I don't want to stand outside forever.
Right, but I'm not allowed to park out here for 10 minutes.
Tell me when you're coming down the road.
Are you sure you don't want to walk somewhere first?
No, I don't.
You're cold? This is all I'm taking. You'll bring down the bags? All right, everybody, I'm heading for the car. I'm giving her my microphone. I love you.
Yeah, Nancy, I think the bear was totally confused on the steps because the police were right there, and they were, making their sirens go, trying to get him to run off. But at first they were parked on the wrong side, so they were parked on the step side, and the bear wouldn't run down. Then they had to come back and park on the side by the street, and they continued their sirens, but the bear still didn't come down. Anyway, I got a video on it. They finally, used some even more stronger noise to get the bear to run off. It seems to be that these semi trucks are driving down the National Park Road from Cherokee through all the way over here to Gatlinburg. That's what it looks like. And they're not supposed to be doing that because the National Park Road is too windy and, like that. Oh, look at that old car going by. I'm not sure if, there's always new personnel and, some of the officers we've seen are younger. So I don't know if they're, as used to seeing bears as some of the other ones, but Gio said I wouldn't pull a travel trailer through that park. I know. I mean, it's like it's too windy. You don't want to do that. Now look at this big trailer coming down here. I don't know where it's going, but hopefully it's not trying to go through the National Park Road. There's one thing about semi-truck drivers. Sometimes they feel like they could drive anywhere in their trucks. But the scary part is there's a lot of companies that hire truck drivers that aren't all that experienced. And, they can totally get into trouble. They can get into trouble on straight roads. Gio said since 40's closed, it's the only way to get into Gatlinburg. But I don't know that they're even coming into Gatlinburg. They're just driving through Gatlinburg, probably. And, the thing of it is they're going to have to take a different route somewhere around and go that way, but they don't want to. They do not want to take a different route and, drive a little farther is the problem. But they're risking not only their own safety on the road, but they're risking other drivers on the road. Ed says he thinks there's probably a lot of them that are taking things into North Carolina, and that's a good thing, but it's not a safe route to go from here through that national park road. It's not a safe route to go. It's too windy. we went on a back road around Gatlinburg to go back to the RV, and one of the trucks, the big trucks that haul all the people up to Anakista, on the curvy road, it went way over the line. If we'd have been a little bit farther forward, it would have hit us. Like I'm saying, if we'd have been a minute farther down the road, it could have hit us because it went way over into our lane, taking the curve. And that was a truck that hauls the people to Anakista. Hello, Brian. My sister-in-law's brother used to drive a semi-truck, and my brother drives a semi-truck. And, he's a professional and he knows what he's doing. Not everybody who hires people these days has qualified, trained drivers. My brother, as a professional, he has an Instagram page where he shares all the bad driving from other semis. He shares it all the time, constantly. There's a lot of bad drivers out there. Everyone has to stay prayed up because people that are properly trained and know what they're doing, we admire them and we're thankful for them. But there are people out there that are scary on the roads. We did not see the snow, Brian, but we saw, when we were looking at the mountains, we saw the snow on the top of the mountains, but we weren't up there physically ourselves to see it. We just saw it from down in Pigeon Forge looking up at the mountains. But yeah, it did snow up there high in the mountain. And if you wouldn't mind, help a girl out and go over to my playlist and start playing some of my videos for me. Help me earn some ad revenue. It would be very, very much appreciated, because in 30 years, basically YouTube is the only job I've been able to have because of the high anxiety of on the autism spectrum. I can't do regular work because of the anxiety and the pressure and everything. So this is the only job I have had in the whole time. For years, so many years, 30 years, and if you wouldn't mind playing some of my videos, even the older ones or something. If you're busy, you could put one of my videos on while you're cleaning the house or cooking or whatever. It's very, very much appreciated. So I want to say thank you for joining me. Hello, Mrs. Virginia. Mrs. Virginia, make sure you go to your email and pick out one of those paintings. I sent you pictures of the 2 paintings, and let us know which one you want for having one a painting. So we love you, but Jesus loves you more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night.